Hey team, this is Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Got a great game, the USS Georgia, one of my favorite battleships, and listen to those 457mm guns firing in the background. But before we begin, thank you guys for supporting the channel on our way to 1,200 subscribers. We're almost there. Like, subscribe, bell button below, and appreciate all the support. Our ultimate goal is getting to 2,000 subscribers so we can give away a premium destroyer. Yes, that's one of our, since we're a DD main, it'd be appropriate to give away a destroyer to those that have helped us support the channel and just make it fun at the same time. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoy some of the debrief tactics and techniques that we're going to talk about today. But yeah, it's the USS Georgia Tier 9. It used to be available in the Armory. Now it's not. It was. I encouraged people at the time that you definitely need to get this thing before it goes away, and it did. I think now maybe the only way to get it is through containers or Christmas events, but it still is one of the fun. I would say the funnest, one of the funnest battleships I've played. That I will play because, one, it's got the secondaries of the American battle line, that like the USS Massachusetts, the Georgia, the Ohio. It has those secondaries that give you at least an option to take on, I would say destroyers, unsuspecting submarines. You can start farming battleships, cruisers, things of that nature. And I just really, you got to have secondaries. That's my opinion about everything. Hey, let me know what you think about the comments below. I'm a secondary main person. I like that. I know the meta doesn't support that, but you know what? I try to find ways to make the meta work. So as you can see right now, I'm a battleship pushing forward. Oh my gosh. Isn't that weird that a battleship is actually pushing forward? My gosh. But look at that. Look at where my team's at right now, in the back. So the only thing you can do right now to change the meta is not complain about it, but actually do something about it. And that's how I take on life. That's how I take on, leadership roles and so forth, military. And that's how I feel about if you're going to implement strategy and techniques and tactics as well. If you don't realize, my son's in a submarine right there. That's hilarious. Yeah, I actually got the game for my son to play. He saw me playing and wanted to enjoy it as well. But I think it's a fun thing that father and son are actually enjoying something together and learning and building that bond, if you will. But we're having a blast. He learns a lot from me. But anyway, I digress about it. But he's in the submarine. I yell at him all the time. I don't like submarines, but he likes them. But anyways, the Georgia pushing forward is exactly what it led my team to push forward. You see how the rest of my team is slowly advancing? Well, it takes a leadership in order for you to move your flank. And that's one of the techniques and tactics, I think, is about communication, leading from the front, lead by example, and then the rest of your team hopefully will follow suit. So right now we're going to back away because we don't want to give away and burn away our ships, so even if we have a submarine right there. But I knew my son was right there in the other submarine, the I-56. He would support somewhat of a screen against that other submarine rather than giving that submarine full reign on me, because I'm a slow, clunky battleship. And we drop a couple depth charges right there. Hopefully we get a lucky shot, and there he goes. The I-56 goes down, and thank goodness that one of their submarines goes down, and hey, that's really awesome for us. Now we have a flank that we can push with no fear of a submarine. Okay, let's talk about the Georgia. Why is the Georgia so powerful as we turn this big clunking thing back around and we start advancing? And I call this title of the video, the Georgia's Steamroll, because that's exactly what we do. Once you turn this thing on, like literally the power of the Georgia is really its speed, the engine boost. It allows it to get up to some amazing speeds, almost destroyer-like speeds. And then, wait a second, hold on. Is there another submarine over here? Holy cow, we have two submarines over here. My goodness. So you see the amount of pain we have to deal with having two submarines on one flank. Pretty insane and redonkulous. But we're going to go ahead and push while my Tirpitz is retreating, because why? There's just too much action going on right there. We activate our secondaries right there on the submarine, see if we can get some nice lucky shots on it. Fire the guns when I don't see the X. Hopefully a hit. Oh, he comes up on the surface right at the right moment. Yeah, oh man, my shells almost got him. So I look for the little oil slick right there, which is exactly what I look for. Oil slicks or ping indicators, and that's where I just dropped the depth charge bombers. And let's see, do we get it? Come on, explode, depth charges. Boom! Splash 1 RP back to 40. There we go. Look at that. Battleship getting a submarine kill. Unheard of these days. But you know what? They're the only people that can drop these airdrop depth charges. Because I'm a DD main and I can't do that. I have to literally drive over the submarine. That doesn't work in today's meta. Come on. So anyways, what is the bread and butter of the US Georgia? Look at it. The speed, the engine boost is about to activate here. It's coming off on cooldown. I got these big ass 457 millimeter guns. Kind of like the same guns you see on a Vermont. Same guns you see on the Ohio. Except there's only 3 sets of these, double barrel each, so they only get 6. So a little bit more tricky to get shots on target, but you can see right there, landing them on North Carolina, because I don't know, there's something about the dispersion of the Georgia is really, really awesome. And now we're driving the second range. Okay, here we go. I'm going to angle in. Look at this tactic right here. So I have 2 ships on my left and on my right. I got the Imagi on the right, Ruprecht on the left. The tactic right here is to nose into the smoke to mitigate torpedo damage. We've got secondaries focusing on the Ruprecht, who is the only one in range right now of secondaries. And then we have the Imagi in front of us as well. So who do we like to shoot? Honestly, my opinion is you focus fire. You focus fire yourself, do the best you can, and call your team to help you out as well. I'm slowing down because I don't want to rush to my death right here, but I see the lowest, weakest link right here. So we got secondaries firing the Ruprecht, get a fire going. We got North Carolina. I had to take a shot at it. I don't think this is going to do much. Yeah, 1,500. You know what? Let's start focusing on the Ruprecht. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness right there. I had to say thank you for that one. Well done to Kagero. Taking out the Ruprecht, which opens up the entire battlefield for us. Now we're going to go just wreck shop right now. Go ahead and focus firing on the North Carolina. Secondaries are focused on him. And the secondaries penetrate, I believe, 19 millimeters of armor. Correct me if I'm wrong down chat. I don't know if it's 21 or 19. I think it's somewhere around that range, but it's enough to hit the superstructure of the North Carolina. Is exactly what it's doing. See, small little chunks of damage are there shooting at the superstructure. All secondaries are firing. I think we had 1 gun damaged actually on the secondaries, and we started fire. And do we get this kill? Boom! Splash 2, RP back to 40. We are up to 73,000 damage, and we are continuing the push right now. As you can see, Georgia leading from the front, and everybody will follow his suit. We have to flank the enemy right now and take down the Alpha side, and then we're going to go ahead and press on the Imagi right now. But we have to understand there is another destroyer out in front of us, so not only do we have to worry about those 2 submarines before, which we happen to take out 1, and then the other one's gone, we also have to take out another destroyer on this side as well. I mean, it's 3 of the best concealing ships that can do a major damage to us right now. Really taking a toll on this side, but don't worry, it didn't scare us. We went ahead and continued to push. The other cool thing about the Georgia has a very quick cooldown on the heels. You can see right there at the bottom there, my T key. That one is cooling down very, very quickly, and it allows us to repair the ship and reprint it very easily and take a significant amount of damage. But again, remember, don't throw away your ship. You cannot absorb too much damage. You have to watch your limits and understand your ship and how it works. Damage con's coming off cooldown, healing's coming off cooldown, so that allows us to survive barely. We take a quick shot at the Imagi here. Let's see if we can get another one before we almost die. His guns are not aiming at us, so we're aiming at the waterline right there. We're right at the hull. See the dispersion. Nice horizontal dispersion, and do we get the kill? Boom! /3 RP back to 40. There it is. We take out the Imagi and also activate Confederate there. Halsey activates main battery relay reduce, and now we're going to press the Kid right now. Kid, we're not too worried about. I think he already fired a set of torpedoes. They're on cooldown. We are now turning left here. Get the main guns on target. Firing. You know what? 16-second cooldown on the main battery, and boom! /4 RP back to 40. Secondary kills. Way to go, gunners. And we have got that 4th kill. 117,000 damage. USS Kid goes down, and that is the entire Alpha side. And we steamroll and flank that with the USS Georgia. And we capture this side of the map as well. A, B, and C are all taken, and that is how the game is sealed for the other team. So that is what my opinion is about the Georgia. That's how I use it. That's how I maneuver with it. You can see the power and the capabilities of it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Hey, what would you do differently using tactics, using that kind of play style of the Georgia? Is it good? Is it bad? The biggest pros I like about the Georgia is the speed, obviously. The guns are big. Unfortunately, they're not like Ohio, where it has 8 barrels. We only have 6. Forgive me. Secondary range out to 11.3, and they fire just as fast, and the dispersion is immaculate. That's why I like about the American secondaries on the Georgia line, Massachusetts line, and the Ohio line. A couple other things I like about are also the quick heals. Very, very fast cooldown times. Damage con is standard. Obviously, the engine boost. It does have spotter plane. You can switch that out for the fighters, but AA is trash anyways. But the Georgia is very good at nosing in, tanking, nose in, speed rushing a flank, and also with the quick cooldown times of the heals, allows you to absorb a little bit more damage than normal. But again, you have to maintain and mitigate and manage that damage quite easily. Otherwise, you'll get sucked in and you'll get taken out very, very easily if you're on focused fires. As you saw earlier, Had the root brick not been taken out early, I believe we might have taken a little bit more damage. For that saved us Kagero. Way to go there. Hey, like, subscribe, bell button below if you like what we're doing here at the channel. On our way to 1,200 subscribers. Ultimate goal 2,000 to give away a premium DD. And we can't thank you guys enough for all the support of the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What can we do better? And hope you guys are doing well. Enjoy the video. The build is at the end of the map or match here. Make sure you pause the video, take a look at it, analyze it, and use it to the best of your abilities, or comment below what you would change. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed the game, and you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.